Green tea lowers the risk of heart disease by 5%. Cinnamon corrects type 2 diabetes by increasing insulin sensitivity. In addition, plant-based omega-3 and fatty fish omega-3 acids are all healthy options for better heart circulation. Today's video will highlight the top 10 foods that unclog arteries and prevent heart attacks. Let us get started. 10. Flax seeds. Flax seeds are an excellent fiber food. We recommend it highly in providing fiber in a diet. However, it does more than provide fiber. Flax seeds are a great source of anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. The plant-based flax seeds also produce omega-3 acids and decrease blood sugar levels. Besides, they are exceptional at reducing insulin levels and improving insulin sensitivity. And these are all attached to cardiovascular diseases because they are a healthy way for obese and overweight individuals with pre-diabetes to correct their health situation. We know that increasing insulin sensitivity and reducing blood sugar is enough to halt any plaques in the arteries and prevent heart attacks. If the plaque has started, flax seeds will unclog them from the arteries. Seeds are not the only fiber-based foods that work for unclogging arteries. Later, we will share the qualities of avocado and its capability to unclog arteries and prevent heart attack. 9. Fatty fish. Medical reports indicate that individuals who eat at least 2 servings of fish weekly are less likely to develop plaques in their arteries and highly unlikely to have a heart attack. This is not set in stone, as other factors account for heart attacks, but the omega-3 fatty acids in fish fight vascular inflammation and atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is the hardening or thickening of the arteries due to a buildup of plaque in the inner lining of the artery. Fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, salmon, and anchovies are fortified with unsaturated fats, which have potent anti-inflammatory properties. This fat deposits the good cholesterol to counter the unhealthy cholesterol that has formed the plaque. 8. Avocado. Another vibrant fiber food that cleans out the arteries and prevents heart attack. Avocados are an incredible source of cholesterol-fighting and blood-stabilizing nutrients. Similar to olive oil, avocado is associated with optimizing good cholesterol for better bloodstream and heart activity. Despite the warnings of saturated fats, the fat from avocado is known to not stick in the arteries. They are the floating fat that bounces around in the body and burns at the slightest physical activity. In fact, new research has indicated that saturated fats are the least to worry about when it comes to matters relating to the heart and its functionality. Avocado is a tasty addition to many meals. How about you enjoy it while utilizing its potency to clean out your arteries? 7. Legumes. The American Diabetes Association has revealed that while beans contain carbohydrates, they are low on the glycemic index, making them less dangerous in blood sugar ratings. Therefore, eating beans, peas, lentils, chickpea, etc. are an excellent choice if you are unclogging your blood vessels. Some of the legumes' positive reviews include reduced cholesterol levels, chronic inflammation, and blood pressure. They are all essential to the fight against heart attack. The soluble fiber in legumes also makes up a strong case for preventing atherosclerosis by itself. One serving of a side of any of these legumes with the main protein or fat dish could unclog many arteries a day. If you're used to fries and rice for sides, consider legumes for a healthier heart. 6. Berries. Berries are the easiest fruit choice to avoid natural sugar called fructose. Since most people with clogged arteries and potential heart diseases are already struggling with blood sugar levels, berries have become a better option. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries are excellent for arterial health and improved sugar level. They contain compounds that give them antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. These compounds also control blood pressure and cholesterol in the body. Clearly, these fruits, which are pastry staples in America, need to become household fruits to replace apples and oranges. Not just raspberry muffins and blueberry cupcakes, but also just the fruits for breakfast and dinner. Not that the other fruits are bad, but they are filled with sugar, and those who have a reason to worry about their heart and arteries must not eat them anymore. 5. Spinach. Spinach remains a staple source of multiple dietary nutrients. All dark leafy green vegetables share a similar function in blood production. They ensure that the body is supple and flows freely in the arteries. Spinach plays a vital role in lowering amino acid levels in the blood and cleaning out the lining of the blood vessels. They clear out plaque buildup and provide other micronutrients to enrich the blood and improve blood levels. Throw some garlic in there and make yourself a garlic sauteed spinach for a healthier artery wall and lower risk of a heart attack. 4. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is a top contender in the food department to prevent heart attacks and unclog arteries. Dark chocolate has a compound called cocoa flavanols. This compound lowers blood pressure and improves blood flow. Dark chocolate reduces inflammation and prevents blood clots. Cocoa flavonols build stem cells that repair damaged blood vessels and grow new ones. Dark chocolate will reverse the vascular damage if the arteries are clogged and boost your nitric oxide production. To make the dark chocolate potent, use a no sugar option or low sugar and add some walnuts or other seeds. Dark chocolate is a fine addition to any meal. Shortly, we will highlight the quality of green tea as a savoring staple in vascular prevention. 3. Herbs and spices. Spices like ginger, garlic, turmeric, and cinnamon benefit the heart and arteries. Spices like these are common in our pantry, and we might need to determine their benefit. According to studies, the herbs and spices mentioned reduce blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. The correlation between insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and atherosclerosis cannot be understated. Herbs and spices can counter all the plaque stored in the arteries and help with blood pressure and insulin sensitivity to eliminate heart attacks. Thus, this might be the time to pick up the habit of seasoning and finding the healthiest herbs and spices for all your dishes. If you want to know more about the dietary solutions to your health problems, subscribe to this channel for more updates. 2. Tomato. The compound responsible for the red color of a tomato is called lycopene. This compound is a source of cholesterol, but a good kind. Combined with the right source of fat like olive oil, the body can absorb the good cholesterol to cancel out the bad ones clogged in the arteries. If you want the body's absorption of lycopene to increase, you should make a sauce or cook the tomatoes. Studies have found that a direct link between adding tomatoes to diets and weight loss, higher blood levels, and lower risk of vascular diseases. 1. Green tea. I drink lots of green tea instead of coffee. I always begin my morning with a bowl of oats and a cup of green tea, Johnny Depp said in an interview with Tea Bloom. Jennifer Aniston is another Hollywood celebrity obsessed with the fat-burning capabilities of green tea. The Friends star has never gone a day without drinking her green tea. Green tea is heavily antioxidant and anti-inflammatory due to its polyphenol compounds. The research available indicates that green tea decreases the risk of cardiovascular disease risk and clogged arteries. For instance, a study pinned a daily cup of green tea to a 5% lower risk of death by cardiovascular disease. That is much like an apple a day, keeping the doctor away, but with a sip a day. Moving from the heart, we can check out the stomach. Our previous video discussed stomach ulcers and the best foods to cure them. If you have wondered what food to cure stomach ulcers, here are the top 10 foods to cure stomach ulcers.